Good afternoon, guys. Today is 16 July. Just giving you an option trading update. Currently, the market is sitting at 6,000 level, which is pretty much the same level as yesterday at around 2 p.m. The market today dropped about 50 points, or about 0.8%. But I think that it's not really that much surprise. I mean, we're in the tight range bound market. We get some of the Chinese GDP and also Australian jobless figure, which doesn't produce that much surprise on either way. I think we might continue to go this range bounds between 61,000 and 58,000. Currently, the 200 days moving average, which is the red line on the screen, trading at around 62.20, and also the 50 days moving average, which is moving upward towards 58,000. I think this could be the level that we're gonna trade around over the next few weeks. As I say, the trend is your friend until it ends. When it bends, the trend might continue. I think probably on the next month or so until we moving meaningfully to one side or another. Well, currently I'm not sure which way it's gonna go. It's anyone's guess. I mean, we can get some good vaccine news and then the market propel to higher, or the economy really doesn't, the economic situation deteriorate and then we're moving downward. It's very difficult to predict, so I'm not gonna guessing which way or another. Yesterday I talked about using the cover call strategy. I sold one contract on the 30 July that gave me 14 days to go on the 6,000 level. That contract is currently trading at about 95, I would say. That's the midpoint. Yesterday, I sold it at around 115. That gave me around 20 points profit, which is really not that much. Well, if the market moving like lower at another 50 point or so, I'm actually roll down to 59.50. That give me more premium to collect, because I really don't expect the market to move meaningfully higher from this level. I don't think there's not much news to propel the market to move higher. We get some of the vaccine news, but we still fail to break the 61,000 mark. And if you also look at the S&P, because S&P 500, that's the US indices, with the Australian market follow the US very closely. The S&P 500 also failed to break the 3220 level. I think that's the closing level on the last trading day of the 2019. I think the market it's very difficult to say. I mean, the 50 days moving average on the S&P 500 break through the 200 days moving average, which could be a bullish signal. I mean, if I look at the news a lot, the CNBC and also the other commentary, I mean, there's a lot of negativity. I mean, feeling about the S&P. All talks about the S&P is gonna drop, S&P is gonna retest the 28,000 level, stuff like that. Well, my feeling is that the market never do the majority wants them to do. So I'm not sure the market is really gonna make that much lower anyway. But anyway, yesterday I also talked about selling the out of money put option. I sold 30 contract on the August 20th. That's about 35 days to go at the 37,000 mark. I don't think the market can move around. That's about 39% lower from the current level. I don't think we can move that much lower. I mean, we're getting more virus every day, but the market doesn't really move down. I think the general view is that the market is quite used to this kind of a high virus infection rate daily. Because maybe we're getting closer to vaccine, so market really doesn't care that much. But I also want to talk about, if you're on the selling this out of money put, you really want to control your contract volume, because yes, I think that most people get a view that the market is not going to drop 40%. But if you sold too much contract, when the market moving like a 2% daily on a daily, if the market move 2% downward, your margin requirement is going to explode. And when that happens, usually you have to force close some position and you would lose money. So I would rather advise that you sell a little bit of those out of money put option, collect the premium. And then if the market does move like a 2% on the downward on some single trading days, you can write it out. Depending on the situation, you still have to analyze, but it's just much better way to do it. I think the for a day trader point of view is that you want to make like a small profit, but consistent profit, rather than making a one huge bet, which could give you, well, it's more like a lottery, right? You could win big, but you could also lose big. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it for today. I will give you an update tomorrow. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow.